Hey guys, what's up? It's Missy Atlanta, and I am coming to you guys with another random food for thought. So this random food for thought was inspired by a conversation that I had with the big baby. This was back at like around Christmas time. He had sent an article over to me, and I will try to post the link for the article in the description area. It was a Forbes article on branding. So my first question to you guys is, what is the first thing that comes to your mind when you think of the word branding? So when I think of branding, I think of two different things. So there's branding for business, and there's the personal brand, which is you, yourself, me and you. We have our own brands, which is what I'm talking about today. So when I think of branding, I am thinking about perception. How do people look at me? How do they, perceive me, and different things of that sort. So do you guys feel that personal branding is important for content creators here on YouTube? Is my next question. Okay, so I absolutely think that branding is important for YouTube and for anything that you do. We've done activities at work on branding, and when it comes to the corporate world, I feel like personal branding is what sets you aside from everyone else. And I feel like that is the same thing here with YouTube. Like, your brand is you. What sets you aside? What makes everyone want to come to your channel and continue to watch you and engage in your content, etc. Like, that's what I believe branding is, and personal branding is definitely important when it comes to YouTube. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and, like I said, include the link to the article that we read from Forbes in the description bar, but I'm going to kiss it just a little bit, keep it short and simple, and just let you guys know the top, 9 I think things that it was they had in the article as far as branding yourself. So the number one thing that they listed was be in front of the camera, which is something that as a content creator, we're all already doing that. I'm doing that right now. If you're a content creator and you create content, you're doing that as well. So we've already got number one marked off and checked. Number two is be perfectly imperfect. So what I took from that before reading the article was to be perfectly imperfect means to have everything together. Like, as far as YouTube, you want to make sure that people can hear you, you want to make sure that they can see you, that your lighting and everything is right, and you will advance as you go, of course, but you want to make sure that you're professional, because this is your brand, this is the setting that we're here on, but at the same time, you don't want to lose yourself. For number 3, they listed be culturally relevant. And I think that kind of speaks for itself. Like, don't be afraid to embrace your culture in your branding. Like, that's how I took that. Number 4 is be thoughtful about your audience. So I think to be thoughtful about your audience, you want to think, what is it that your audience wants to see? Like, when you're recording, like, I know when I recorded some content that I feel is like bad, and things of that sort. So when you're recording something that may not be appealing to your audience, and you also know the audience that you're catering to. I believe Mrs. Lovely League TV spoke on this a little bit on her channel as far as looking at your analytics. Your analytics will tell you a lot. I have looked at my analytics, and my analytics basically tell me that almost 100%, which I know it's not 100%, but almost 100% of my audience is females. And for me, it's females between the ages of 25 and 44. That's the majority of the audience that I am catering to here on my channel. So number 5 was to be creating online products. Now, if that's relevant to you, then of course you want to make sure that you're doing so. Number 6 was be radically transparent. Again, I feel like being radically transparent just means don't be afraid to be yourself. You want to be transparent, but you want to be yourself at the same time. So for number 7, it says be a strong individual. For me, when I think to be a strong individual, as far as branding, I think that it means you want to be a leader and not a follower. You want to set trends and, you know, things of that sort. So you want to be a leader, not a follower. You want to be a strong-willed individual when it comes to setting your brand. Number 8 says be an ideal adjective. What I feel like that means to me is be what you, it's kind of like in perception of things. Like for an ideal adjective, how would you like people to describe you? So that's kind of what I get from that. And then number 9 just says be a community builder, and those were the top 4 headliners in the article. So being a community builder is kind of self-explanatory. You kind of want to build a community of your own within the niche that you have, and go from there. So yeah, you guys, I'm gonna put that article for you guys to read as well. Let me know what you think about it. Let's converse down in the comment section. But also I wanted to say, when you're thinking of your branding, you want to be able to describe what you want to be known for. Just what is it that you want to be known for? You know, like, do you want to be known for your planning? Do you want to be known for your cooking, for your mukbangs, for your crafting, or whatever it might be? And then you need to, after you figure out what it is that you want to be known for, pick an expertise of an area or areas that you want to be an expertise in. So we all don't always think of ourselves as the expertise, but for example, I will use like gift baskets or party planning. When I was doing my business, I didn't think of myself as an expertise until it was brought to me one day that in a way you are an expertise. Like, people come to you and they automatically think that you're the expertise in that area of your branding. Also, you guys, when building your brand on here, you want to make sure that you're being consistent and you're being creative. As far as social media branding, period, social media personal branding, you want to make sure that you're using the same name across the board. So here on YouTube, I am Miss C Atlanta. On Instagram, on Twitter, on Snapchat, which I haven't learned how to use, I am Miss C Atlanta. Miss C Atlanta is me. That is my brand. You also want to be creative, come up with catchy phrases, a catchy bio, your about section, or something that pretty much describes and tells people who and what you are. I am a brand, you are a brand. We are a brand, and we want to make sure that we are creating our brands here on YouTube as well as anywhere else. So I hope you guys enjoyed my random food for thought today. Let's converse, comment down below what you think. These are kind of my personal opinions, just based on different things that I have read, different activities that I have participated in, and things that I have learned over the years. So I'm open to feedback, and comment down below, let me guys know what you think. Do you think that personal branding is important here on YouTube? So thank you guys for watching. I hope this was helpful. I hope this was a great food for thought for you. And yeah, so if you enjoyed this video, give this video a thumbs up, comment down below, hit that bell, ring that red button, join the Subscribe or Die Squad, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.